thank you for sparing the time to chat about Alpha. And thank you also for being in our group on the current Alpha online. And I just wondered how, first of all, how you're both finding the current Alpha. Emily, let's start with you. What do you have you don't come from a sort of family church background. How are you finding Alpha?
I'm really, really enjoying it. I didn't really have any pre-expectations. I didn't really know what to expect from the course, but I've definitely got a lot out of it, and I'm definitely learning a lot because it goes a lot deeper than what you might learn in like religious education at school and things like that. So no, I'm really, really enjoying it, and I really enjoy the videos as well. They're very interesting, and particularly the discussion afterwards where you reflect on what's happened in the videos.
Yeah. And John, you've done Alpha before. What do you think? What do you think of the material, the DVDs that we're watching?
Yeah, I think they're very, very good. They're very well produced. It's particularly good to hear kind of people's stories of how they've come to faith, but also from real people. You know, it's not just stories that you hear. It's actually coming from their mouths. So actually to hear their own testament straight from them, from a range of different backgrounds, and not just kind of your typical background is really useful. It's moving as well, and it makes you realise that I think we can become quite stuck in what we're used to, and actually hearing it from a range of different backgrounds is particularly moving. So I think that's really good.
Good. And would you both say it's made any difference to you in your beliefs, in your faith? Where have you sort of moved during the course of this?
I'd say so, definitely. Even though I'm from a Christian background, one of the things I really always struggled with was actually just taking the time out to read the Bible. One thing that we've both started doing now is actually taking the time to do that. And it's actually made kind of my faith more real. Most of the time it was, when people asked me about it, it may be kind of saying the same thing or the same rhetoric about what I believed. And actually reading the Bible more, it's made it much more it's hard to explain. It's much more solid now. I'm discussing something that's very real, rather than just kind of my own dogma in my head sort of thing. But I found that particularly good for me personally.
And would you recommend the course to anybody else, do you think, or?
100%. Yeah, definitely. I would tell maybe friends my age, but even maybe my parents as well, who aren't who don't have a faith at the moment, but who are kind of open to the idea of learning more about the topics that are covered in the Alpha course. I know definitely that I would like to redo the Alpha course, perhaps when it's face to face, when things return to normal. So yeah.
Well, we've loved having your company on the course, and we've done Alpha several times before, but we learn more every time.
Yes, we do.
And you get to know people at a very deep level. So we've loved having you as part of the group. Thank you for your participation.
Well, thank you both.